It's time to stop gaslighting people. When somebody says they experienced trauma, we need to accept that and be there for them. Not try to make their experience less than what it was for them. You know, there have been times when I've talked about my trauma on here, and someone has said that I brought it upon myself some of the time, or most of the time, or that it didn't happen, that I was lying, or that it wasn't that bad, or that I was living in the past, that I needed to move on. When it comes to trauma, no one has a right to tell you you didn't experience it. What you experience is what you experience. And no one has the right to tell you that you brought it upon yourself. No matter what you do in this life, it does not justify being traumatized. We autistics, especially those of us who are late diagnosed, have experienced trauma in our childhoods. This could be bullying from peers, from teachers, from our own parents. It could be any number of things. But especially gaslighting. Gaslighting is traumatic. And it makes us feel like we're going crazy. Like things didn't happen the way we remember it. But whether or not it happened the way you remember it is besides the point. Trauma is trauma. If you were traumatized by an experience, you have every right to feel that trauma. And a lot of times, you don't come to terms with that trauma until much later in life. You don't acknowledge that trauma until much later in life. So we need to stop gaslighting people who say they experience trauma. And we need to start being more empathetic for them, towards them. Start validating their experience. Maybe make this world just a little bit better of a place in the process.